Okay, just some sentences together, one after another, and there will be a paragraph. So that will be the question, and now you, try to answer the question, check the validity of the argument. So how you will start? So you will start like you first identify the variables. Identify the variables. From the sentences, you will find out what are the variables actually are used here. So in this case, you can find it is sunny day can be one variable. If you think not sunny day is your variable, that is also all right. Not sunny day is A or sunny day is A. Both are correct. So normally we do not take the not in the variable. Normally we do not take not in the variable. So in that case, if we think that our first variable is it is sunny day, so you start your answer in the way like, say, I'm writing answer. Okay, so we are writing, let us suppose, yeah, let us suppose A, or okay, let us write A equal to one statement, and the statement is it is sunny. It is sunny. If you write today, that's fine. If you do not write, that is also all right. It is sunny today. Okay, this is my A. And B is another statement or another variable. It is colder. It is colder. If you write colder than today, than yesterday, it's fine, no problem. If you write only it is colder, that is also all right. Don't worry about the sentence or grammar. Okay. Next, we go for swimming. Okay, so write C. C is the another variable. It is going for swimming. Okay, or go for swimming. It's all right. So this is our next variable, and it is sunny is already there, and we do not go swimming is already there. We go for playing. So go for playing basketball is another variable. So you can write playing basketball. So this is another variable, and it is D, playing basketball. Okay, and then next one, if we play basketball, it is already there. We come back home early, so it is another variable, come back. Okay, come back home early. Come back home early. So come back home early, or you can write come back home. So no problem. Let me write early because it is used in the sentence. And therefore we come back home early. So it is already included in the variable list. So these are the 5 variables in the paragraph given. 5 variables in the paragraph given. Now you make the premises. So what are the premises thing? So premises means the facts. Premises means the facts given. So facts given, what are the facts given? Then you need to think about 4 sentences, 1, 2, 3, 4. So number 1 sentence, what is the number 1 sentence? Number 1 sentence is, it is not sunny today. That means not A, and colder than yesterday. And it is very simple, and. Okay, very clearly written, it is and. So, and not A and B. That is the first sentence, A, one, number one. Is that okay up to this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So go for second sentence, that is sentence number 2. So what is the second sentence here? Second sentence is, if we do not go swimming, then we go for playing basketball. So if you do not go for swimming
So, sorry.
not.
Oh, first, that means it is sunny. So,
So what you should write?
Sir,
Oh, no, no,
number
sorry,
two is
sorry,
we
sorry.
go for yes, sir.
Oh, sorry, sorry. I did not talk about 2. Okay, I missed that. No problem. So let us talk about 2 first. We go for swimming. That means it is sunny. Okay, so what is the expression for this?
Sir, C implies A.
C implies A. So,
or sir, should it be A implies C?
okay, so that is the good thing that I enjoy actually. Okay, if there is any confusion, you are confused, okay, this or that, I enjoy that much. So actually, we go for swimming is one thing, it is very clear, and it is sunny, that is one thing. Two things are fine. So that means this is actually implies. So go for swimming implies sunny. Okay, it is that means actually the result. That means shows the result. So if we go for swimming, then the result will be it is sunny, something like that. So the correct one is swimming implication sunny. So C implies A. This is correct. Okay. Let us think about sentence number 3. What is the sentence number 3 here? If we do not, it is simple because if if and then used. So it is simple to understand, easy to understand. So we do not go for swimming. We do not go for swimming means not C implies basketball. So D, right? Is that okay?
Yes, sir. Not C implies D.
Not C implies D. Yes, it is number 3. So what is the fourth fact? What is the fourth fact? Fact number 4.
That is also an implication if
D
we
implies
take a
E.
step. Yes, sir. D
D,
implies.
D implies E. Yes, it is also simple to understand because if and then use D implies E. So you have these 4 statements in the premises. Now you have only one thing in the conclusion. So write down what is your conclusion. So what is the conclusion given? Write it here. So conclusion is only one thing here, and you do not need to make any number. If you write, then fine. 1 you can write, or 5, number 5 you can write. So it's okay. I mean, only one thing, so no need to write the number. So conclusion is come back home early. So it is only E. Okay, so these are the things uh, we have what is already given in the question. Now we will check whether this argument is valid or not valid. So whether this argument is valid or not valid, we can check it by truth table or by inference rules. So if it is not mentioned in the question, it is mentioned, okay, check whether the argument is valid or not valid. Okay, so you can use truth table also. There is no restriction in this case, but normally we use the inference rules in these cases because the truth table may be very big and it is not really always possible. In this case, you have five variables. So if you make a truth table, then you need to have five columns. Five columns like A, then B, then C column, then D column, right? Then E, then F column. So if you have, sorry, not F, 5. So if you have five variables, then there should be 2 to the power 5 rows. Okay, 2 to the power 5 rows. So there will be 32 rows. And then what you do, you find out not A. Okay, for this not A. Okay, and then you find out not A and B, not A and B. Okay, so one sentence is done. And you find out C implies A, that is another sentence. Okay, and then you mix up together with 1 and 2. So how 1 and 2 will be combined together, that is AND. How 1 and 2 will be combined together, that is AND. Every time AND. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Every time AND, because all the facts are given. 1 is given, 2 is given, 3 is given, and 4 is given. So all are AND. So like that, you combine all together, and then lastly you will get the big expression combining all together, big expression for x. Okay, that is your premise. So it is your premises, fine. And then the conclusion is only one thing, so it is y, fine. Now you check with, this is here, this is your e, this is your y. So now you check with the x results and e, that is y results. You go for the last column, x implies y, and then you check whether you have all true or not. If you have all true, all 32 t, then you can say, okay, this is a tautology. So we find out that the argument is valid. If you do not find all t, then you will say, okay, it is not a tautology, so the argument is not valid. Is that clear? This is the truth table method. Is that okay? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we are not going to do that because we have already told you that it is not always small because of the many variables. The truth table may be very big and it is not really possible, or it is very hard to handle. So we apply the inference rules. Now, how you can start to apply the inference rules and then find out the answer. So let me erase this part. Let me erase this part. Okay. So we have the premises one by one, and we have the conclusion where we want to reach. So now we will write, okay, from the first one. So what is the first one? First one is not A and B. So this is already from the premises. I am just writing this from premises. We have got this. Okay, this is the first thing we are taking. Now we go to the next line. So what is the next line? Okay, you can write equal to, not a problem, you can write equal to. Okay, fine. So in the next line, you can include the second premises sentence, that is number 2, or you can write something simplification. If it is possible, if you want to write something here, then you can write it. So you can write here not A, or you can write here not B. You can write here not A, or you can write not B. And you are not writing the other one, just taking any one. I mean this and this, you are taking any one, maybe not A or maybe B, both will be correct. So this name is called simplification. Okay, so how I am taking only one and there was two things in and how I am taking this. Let me just go back to my PowerPoint slide so that you can see the rules. Is that okay? Can I go to the PowerPoint slide now?
Yes, sir, please.
Okay. So you just check it, what is happening with the simplification. I told you it is possible to write only one thing. So how can I write only one thing? So let me show you the rules of inference slide and check out the simplification. Check out the simplification. So is that okay? Do you see my slide now?
Yes, sir.
So check the simplification. What is written here? P and Q, and on the right side only P is a tautology. That means if you write only P in the right side, the whole thing will be always correct. Whole thing will be always correct. That is a tautology. So if you write Q on the right side, that will be also tautology. That will be also correct. Okay. So instead of writing P and Q on the left side, we are writing this equal to P. That is the decision. The right side thing is the conclusion and left side thing is the premises. So this is the simplification rule. And if you have P and Q, you can write only one thing. Possible.
Sir,
So
so
which
the
one?
criteria is not implication here.
Which one? I do not understand.
The arrow sign.
Arrow sign is the implication. Yes. So arrow sign implication means in this case all the rule of inference things, the left side is the facts, premises, fact, and after implication sign, the right side is the conclusion. So conclusion means the decision that is based on the facts, you are taking the decision. So if you try to understand this, you can like, okay, I eat pizza and I eat burger. So what is your decision? I eat pizza. Isn't it correct? Yes, it is always correct. If I say I eat burger, isn't it correct? Yes, it is correct. So the thing is, I eat pizza and I eat burger. Therefore, I eat pizza. So you will say, yes, you have said the correct sentence or your argument is correct. Do you understand this?
Sir, that means on the right side there have to be a truth statement, right?
Yes, of course. I mean, the right side is the decision that is from the fact. You are saying if it is in the right side, then this is correct. Always true statement. Yes, you are right. So now you can ask me, sir, can I put Q in the right side? Yes, that is also simplification rule. If you write Q, so which one you are writing? P or Q, does not matter. Only one thing you can write. That is why it is simplification. And simplification possible if there is and. Is that okay now?
Yes, sir.
So when you have two things and when you have and, so we can think, okay, so we can think, okay, so we will write only one thing. So maybe not A, maybe B, anyone will be correct. Now you can ask me, sir, then why we are not taking B? So we are not taking B because in the next sentences, number 2, number 3, number 4, you do not have be. Be is only one time used in the first sentence and then gone. Okay, so we will not take be because it will not be helpful. So let us take not A, then continue. Let us take not A, then continue in the next level and then try to think what is happening. So if you take the next sentence here, that is number 2, what will be the thing you put here? It is and. So this is the result of first one. I am putting and the second sentence is this. C implies A, and you can write okay. You can write okay. The added added or taken, okay, from, let me write taken. Okay, added will be little confusing. You can think, okay, add means plus. So no, not, it is not actually plus. It is taken from premises. Okay, taken from premises. Or you can also write number 2. Okay, that is premises number 2. Okay, possible. So what you can write in the next line? Can you find anything in the rule? Not A and C implies A. Not A and C implies A. So let me go back to the slide again. Have you written this part? Can I go back to the slide again?
Yes, sir.
So after this, you will go back to the rules again. You check what is the rule can be applied for this. Not A and C implies A. So let me just go back here. Not A and good. So you already know. Yes, you are right. So you will now see that here it is modus tollens. Okay, last S is not pronounced, so modus tollens. So modus tollens is not A and C implies A, like that. So if it is in the fact, then what will be your decision? Your decision will be not C. In this case, your decision will be not C. Is that okay? So
Yes,
you can think example. You can think example also. Okay, you can think example like say I am not Adif. This is Q. Not Q means not Adif. So I am not Adif. And if I take 257 course, then I am Adif. Is that okay?
yes,
P means taking course 257. So if I take 257, then I am Adif. Another sentence is I am not Adif. Then what is the decision? I am not taking 257. Yeah, so this is the decision. So in this case, you will decide, okay, so it will be not C. It will be not C. So you write here not C. Not C is the decision, and it is coming from what? It is coming from modus tollens. So if you write this, fine. If you do not write the name, if you do not know the name, that is also fine. But this is how we apply the inference rules. So the rule name is modus tollens. Okay, now you again take another sentence, and you put and another sentence is which one? Not C. Not C implies D. So it is, again you can write, okay, taken from, okay, taken from number 3. So this is number 3. Okay, good. So now you move to the next line. What you can write? It is not C, and not C implies D. So what is the rule here? Not C and not C implies D. You got my point? Now I'm going back again. Not C implies, not C and not C implies D. Going back again to the screen. So think about the rules. Which one will match? Not C and not C implies D. Can you find something
I think
here?
it's modus ponens.
Yes,
Modus ponens.
yes, it is correct. You are right. So it is modus ponens. So in fact, this is P and P implies Q. So P means not C. So not C and not C implies another thing, that is D. So what will be the result? The result will be D. So what is the pattern? What is the pattern of this rule? What is the pattern of this rule? The pattern is, say I am Sanchita Pal. This is P. And if I am Sanchita Pal, then I am a student of IUBAT. Okay. I am Sanchita Pal. If I am Sanchita Pal, then a student of IUBAT. So that means I am a student of IUBAT. That is the result. Okay. Because I am Sanchita Pal, already it is a fact. And Sanchita Pal, the situation is we are imagining that all Sanchita Pal in the world will be the student of IUBAT. Something like that. Because it is written, if someone is Sanchita Pal, then the person will be the student of IUBAT. So I am the student of IUBAT because I am Sanchita Pal already. So it is the rule, and the result will be Q. So in this example, I mean what the problem we are doing now, in this example, the result will be D. The result will be D. So it is only D, and then you write the name of the rule, what you have used here, and it is modus ponens. Okay, so it is modus ponens. That's it. So,
Sir,
yes.
so if it was Q and P implies Q, then what would have been the answer?
I could not understand. Tell me again, what is the thing you are saying? Q.
If like you match it from with this, like here side was not C and not C implies D.
Yes.
What if it was D and not C implies D?
D
Then what?
No, D and not C
Not C implies D.
implies D. Okay. So
then
you
would answer not C.
This is not modus ponens. Okay, it is sure it is not modus ponens. Then you will try to find out. You will try to think. Okay, what may be? What may be? And if it is not matched with anything, then you cannot take any decision. Then maybe you will think, okay, so let me think about some other ways. Some other ways means you can use the simplification rule. You already know the simplification rule. What is the simplification rule? Simplification is when you have and, you can take only one thing. You can take only one thing. So in the simplification, you can take, okay, maybe D possible, or maybe this one possible. So then you proceed with the next thing, what is given in the next thing. Okay. So if
Okay,
that
sir.
matches with some rule, then you apply. If does not, then you proceed with other numbers and then come back again. Not necessarily every time you use the serial sentences. Every time you use a one and then two, then three, then four, something like that. Sometimes you can have the paragraph written in different way. Say I am writing this sentence as the number one. I am writing this sentence as the number one. And this is two. And this is three. And this is four. You got my point? So in real life, in the paragraph, the facts are given maybe in different order. So if they are in different order, which one will match with the simplification or modus tollens or modus ponens, we do not know. So we will just take one and then think if there is any match or there is any result or conclusion we can reach. You got my point? So it is not a very easy task in the real context. This
Yes, sir.
example we are doing is very easy. So uh, it is just serially one by one we are taking the sentences and then it is matching with the rules. So let us proceed. The next sentence is number 4 and number 4 is D, A, and D implies E. So what do you think? What is this result? Can you make any decision or conclusion?
It is modus ponens.
Yes. So in this line you can write, taken from number 4, and after this you give the decision. The
E, sir.
E, and it is modus ponens again. Modus ponens again. So it is already known. We do understand this modus ponens again. So E is coming. So what do you think? E is the conclusion. This is the thing you are looking for.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. This is the thing we
Yes,
are
sir.
looking for. So we started from the premises and serially we are using some rules and then coming to the conclusion, and that is the conclusion given in the argument. So we can say, okay, so premises is equal to conclusion. So uh, we can say the argument given is valid. Argument is valid. Okay. So this is another way without using the truth table, by using the laws and rules of inference, we can prove that argument is valid. Or maybe if you do not find the conclusion in this way, if you find it different, if you find something else, then you will say no, it is not valid argument. Okay. So the other way, we gave another example day before yesterday. That example is not valid. I mean, that was not possible to prove as a valid argument.